Hot Snow by Joseph Jacob. Part 1. It was a Monday morning with promises of good things for a new day and new week. The sun was already up as early as 7:30 a.m. Eze was dumbfounded when he got to Toronto Junction along MCC Orata Road and saw more than 100 stranded passengers waiting for a bus, taxi, or tricycle popularly called keke. One rickety yellow taxi approached and screeched to a halt. More than 40 passengers pounced on the taxi like flies descending on a rotten mango. After a few minutes of pushing, shoving and shouting, the 6 fittest among them squeezed into the taxi. "Hold your change, oh," the driver said with an air of superiority as he engaged the gear. The engine roared as the taxi jolted and slowly drove off. More passengers kept trooping out. "My God!" Eze soliloquized when he looked at his watch and saw that the time was 7:40 a.m. He had only 20 minutes to be at his office at the State Secretariat along Port Harcourt Road. Eze started trekking, even though he knew he could not trek to his office. But he could not just stand waiting for a vehicle that he did not know when it will come, or whether he will be among the fortunate few that will enter it. Eze had been queried the previous week for coming to work late. He wanted everything this new week but another query. He trekked for only 5 minutes when his white singlet and long-sleeved shirt became drenched with sweat. His breath was coming in quick succession. He stopped under a mango tree and looked around for where to sit for a while. He brought out a second handkerchief as the first one was already drenched. Eze was about to sit on a log of wood behind the mango tree when he saw a white BMW Jeep come to a sudden stop a few meters away. It reversed and stopped before him. Its tinted glass came down. "Hey, Eze, my man!" the man behind the wheel called out. The face was familiar, but Eze could not remember him. "Come in," the man invited. Eze wasted no time. He hopped in and sucked in air as the cool breeze from the car's air conditioner engulfed him. In a few minutes, all the sweat was gone as his paws tightened up to conserve heat. Eze looked at the driver, who was about his age, early 40s, but he still could not recognize him. "You are looking at me as if you don't remember me," the man said with a baritone voice as he glanced at Eze and focused again on the road. "I'm sorry. You are right. I can't remember where I met you. Was it at the—" "I am Uche," the man interrupted. "Have you forgotten those days we played football at MCC Secondary School?" One of those days opened in Eze's mind. "Uche Okonkwo!" he shouted. "Yes, Eze," Uche said smilingly. They used to call him Uche Okechukwu, the name of a former Super Eagles defensive stalwart, for his solid defensive play in the school team. The faces of both men lit up as fond memories of secondary school days flooded their minds. "Uche, Uche, you are looking good," Eze shouted as they shook hands. "Thanks, Eze. Na God, oh." "Where have you been all this while?" Eze asked excitedly. "I live in Frankfurt, Germany. From time to time, I come home to tidy one or two things. What about you?" Eze sighed in self-pity. "I work with the Ministry of Education." "Along Port Harcourt Road?" "Yes. Are you going towards there?" "No, but I will take you there," Uche replied, not taking his eyes off the busy road as they approached the always busy Wedra Road. "That's very kind of you. I am very grateful," Eze said after Uche had turned and joined the heavy slow-moving traffic. "You are welcome, Eze." Uche paused thoughtfully. I feel pity for civil servants because of their little take-home pay in these hard times. He shrugged and sighed. I wonder how you guys survive. That is the same question I do ask myself. The only answer that comes to my mind is Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. Can't you guys take to the streets? Those greedy politicians are taking too much. You guys can outnumber them and force them to increase your salaries. Eze vowed. My brother, our forefathers said that one who cannot engage in wrestling, which is just a game, cannot engage in a fight, which is do or die. They are finding it difficult to regularly pay the peanuts they give us. Will they pay if the salary is increased? Can you believe that we are currently owed 3 months? Jesus Christ, Uche exclaimed. Well, those in power should thank God. If I were a civil servant and they owed me for 1 day, Uche held the steering wheel firmly until his knuckles turned white. I will pick up my peso and make sure that dozens of politicians go to 6 feet before any of their security men could kill me. For each of them you kill, there are dozens worse who would jostle to replace them. You will only succeed in causing heartbreak for your family by losing your life. Uche negotiated the government house roundabout and started speeding down Bank Road. He kept on sighing as he ruminated over what Eze had said. Many times, Eze broke the silence. I go down on my knees, begging God to help me leave this country. You are not serious. I mean it. Many times the situation becomes so hopeless that I find it difficult to refer to myself as a father or husband because I can't fulfill my obligations. Then your prayers are answered, Uche said absent-mindedly. What do you mean, Uche? I will be leaving for Germany on Saturday. If you are serious about leaving, I can take you along. Uche, are you serious? Eze asked excitedly. I am serious. And if you come with me, you will never regret it, I promise. Thank God, Eze said with his eyes fixed on the roof of the car. Uche slowed down, negotiated the Assumpta roundabout, and drove down Port Harcourt Road. Uche, I am ready to go with you. What am I doing here? Since you are willing, I'll go with you, Uche said, as he applied the brakes and swerved into the State Secretariat premises. Which of the buildings? Building C. Uche pulled up before the 4-story office complex. This is my complimentary card, Uche said as he handed Eze the card. I'll be at Tenko Hotels. Meet me there by 6 p.m. Let's discuss details. Uche, I'll be there, Eze said as he alighted. Minutes after Uche had left, Eze kept on looking at the direction the jeep, which had disappeared into the thin air, had gone. Look at Uche, who could not pass a single paper in our senior WAEC, now riding a jeep. Frankfurt, here I come, Eze concluded as he walked into the complex. What do you think? Is Eze about to be duped? Will Uche really take him to Germany? Find out in our next episode.